Good morning, I'm Claire Spite. And I'm Parker Brown. Today is Friday, May 25th, 2018. We would like to invite you to stand and join us for a moment of silence, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance, led by Miss Miller's class. Let's begin our moment of silence.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. You may be seated. We'll now go to the chat room with Mr. Michael for a coffee and good drawing.
All right, buenos dias. How are you doing today? I hope everybody's excited for this wonderful Friday. It's already gorgeous outside. You know, after having so much rain and different things coming up these last few weeks, it has been nice to have a few days of just nice, very mellow weather. So we're going to jump into some pieces today. First off, we're going to do our drawings. So here we go with our kindergarten students for caught doing the right thing. So who would that be? We got Izzy from Miss Cashier's class for working well during rotations, and that was noticed by Mrs. Davis. So Mrs. Davis, thank you for letting us know. Izzy, great job. Also, how about Willie M. from Miss Cashier's class for helping a classmate play a game? It's so good to be helpful, isn't it? Miss Cashier, thank you for acknowledging William on that. And lastly, for our kindergartens, we have AJ for working hard, and Miss Davis noticed that as well. So AJ, congratulations. So kindergartners, great show. Our first graders coming up. Let's see, first one I have here is going to be Michael Burton from Miss Reinell's class. Michael was doing an amazing job during V&V. Thanks, Mrs. Carpenter, for noticing that. So, Michael, great job. And how about Maya Renbarger from Miss Reinell's class? Also doing great during V&V, noticed by Mrs. Carpenter. So, great job, Maya. And Xavier Ziegert, yes, from Miss Sikowski's class. Amazing job during V&V, also noticed by Mrs. Carpenter. So, Xavier, great job. First grade, great showing. Woo! Choices. Our second graders. How about Rylan G. from Miss Miller's class? Mrs. Miller staying focused and working hard. Thanks, Miss Davis, for acknowledging Rylan from Miss Miller's class. And how about Jayana Boone? Jayana, Miss Miller's class, great work during V&V from Mrs. Carpenter. And Zaylee Moore from Miss Miller's class, also working hard during V&V. I love when we all work that hard during V&V and during those different things, because that's the way we grow, right? It's not always easy, but we have to make those efforts. So Mrs. Carpenter, thank you for acknowledging, and congratulations to Zaylee. So I guess we're going to go to grade 3. Ariana B. from Miss Gerba's class for being focused on work, and that's a great thing to do because I know we're on a Friday right before break, and good stuff. Ariana twice, hey, focused at the teacher group from Miss Gerba's class, so great job, Ariana, again. And Camda from Miss Heise's class, great job during V&V from Mrs. Carpenter, so great job, third grade. Fourth grade's coming up. Let's see. We don't have the fourth graders here today, so there's no thunder for fourth grade yet. But we're still thinking of you, fourth grade. All right. How about Aaliyah DeKeel from Mr. Pacuzza's class for working hard during V&V? Mrs. Carpenter, thank you. So, Aaliyah. And how about Asia Brown from Mr. Pacuzza's class? Actually, yeah. Good work during V&V from Miss Carpenter. Actually, I think she's in Miss Albright's class. Yeah, that's right. Asia, great job for V&V. So thank you, Miss Carpenter. Great job acknowledging. And also Jonas Bass, doing great work during V&V for Mrs. Carpenter. So third grade, wonderful job for that. Fourth graders. I know all the first graders go, we're not third grade. Yes. And our fifth grade representative today. And this one is going to go to Peyton Hampton from Mrs. Phelps. Doing a super job in class for Mrs. Shirk. So Peyton, come on down today. We have something special for you for the fifth grade representative. And let's see. So we're looking around. We've got these wonderful little things going on. Who's going to be the top one? It's going to be... I think we're in second grade. Second grade to the final drawings. Second grade, here we go. Draw some out of there. Second grade. Who's it going to be? It's going to be first. Mary Monena from Miss Miller's class for great focus in small groups from Mrs. Carew. So great job, Mary. And another one is going to be Annika Gradeless from Mrs. Vargo's class. Great job following directions during the Reading Hawks field trip from Miss Tavares. And one more. Who's it going to be? It's a bug? No, not really. It's a cockroach. They got me with a cockroach. All right. It's not a real cockroach, though. It's just a little toy, right? Don't go home and tell your parents we have bug problems. We don't. It's a fake one. We have kid problems. That's what we have. Kid problems. Honorary. All right. So we're going to pull one more out of that. They did that because last week I was talking about bugs. There we go. See? Man, I have to go. Whew. Okay. And one more. Isaac from Miss Smith's class for making great choices, noticed by Miss Davis. So thanks to everybody who participated in this. Thanks, teachers, for really taking us through this and making sure we have these opportunities to come in. And we still have one more drawing because we start Friday of next week. So remember, you have a great opportunity all this next week and today as well to really make yourself known in a positive way, make some positive things out there. And as we go along thinking about things, hopefully not little plastic cockroaches. Okay, so a couple other things to think about too as we go in. One, library books, materials sitting out. I know we have a lot of those still sitting out, and honestly, we've got to have those in. Those are important because we need to have them in early enough that we can get those rechecked. But those obviously are going to be materials we want to get checked out to kids next year. So if you have a library book, they really were supposed to be turned in today. But if you don't have them in today, you need to turn them in. So don't just go, well, I missed Friday, I guess I'll just keep it. No, we need the books in. So we need to have those in there, an awful lot of you. So if you don't turn those in, then we may have to look at some other things for next week and kind of look at what you're going to be doing. We got to have you follow through with what you did, which was you agreed to borrow it and return it. So you got to return it. Okay? You don't want to get charged for those, and neither do your parents. Cafeteria and recess. Cafeteria, thanks again for working on being in your seats, for staying put. Let's continue to work on that noise these last few days. I know it's an exciting time, and we have great food, great time for talking to each other, and that's one of the things I want you to be doing, because it's one of those times where you can talk and it's all right, but make sure we're keeping it at an appropriate level to be respectful of each other, as well as the adults in there. Recess, again, great times out for recess. I've been out at some of the recesses as well. I love it out there. It's been gorgeous. A couple of little things. Just remember that when we're playing our activities and doing our games, do have fun. But I can't overemphasize the idea that we want to make sure we're playing games where we keep our hands to ourselves. Not because kids are necessarily being mean, but it just seems like accidents happen. People are running around and they just get too excited when they're playing the games, and you're trying to tag somebody because you're playing tag, and when you're trying to make that last reach, you give that last burst of energy, but the problem is that becomes then a shove and somebody falls and gets hurt. And I've had some pretty sad kids go, I didn't mean to push that person, I feel so bad for my friend. So it just makes it safer and better for everybody. We need to play the games that don't involve the contact. And then also share. I was outside yesterday and I was watching I was watching over the kindergarten first area, and there were some kids playing basketball, and there was one student who I could tell was just not really included at the moment. And some other students noticed, and they brought him over and gave him the ball and had him shoot, and that's what I want to see. I mean, look around for people out there that are not involved. Make their day. Do something positive. That's what we're about here, right? We don't want to leave somebody out. We want to notice people in a good way. So I hope today that you find time to smile, enjoy yourself, support each other, support your teachers, do something nice for somebody on purpose, because it's what we do. It's an easy thing, it's free, but it can really make somebody's day go through. So I think at this point that's what I have for the morning. So I hope everybody has a great day. I hope you have a great Memorial holiday, and be safe out there, make good choices, and we'll see everybody back on Monday. So I'm going to pass it back over to the announcers.
Thank you, Mr. Michael. We will now go to the Hawks Corner with Mia to see what Miss Kelly is serving today.
Good morning, I'm Mia Buverovic with our daily menu. Today we will have the following choices for lunch: chicken nuggets, fettuccine alfredo, dinner roll, Caesar salad, and fruit cocktail. Tuesday for breakfast you will have maple flapjacks. Tuesday for lunch. Tuesday for lunch you will have the following choices: grilled cheese sandwich, hamburger, carrot sticks with dip, and applesauce. Then back to the anchor team.
Thanks, Mia. We'll now go to the birthday corner with Megan.
Good morning, I'm Megan Kennedy. Today, Aniston Hoffman in Mrs. Reinell's class and Annabelle Singleton in Mrs. Cashew's class are celebrating their birthdays. Monday, Caitlin Levan in Miss Mills' class will be celebrating their birthdays. The Meadows Edge community would like to wish Aniston, Annabelle, and Caitlin a very happy birthday. Now back to the anchor team.
Thanks, Megan. We'll now go to the weather corner with Caitlin to see what the weather will be today.
Good morning, I'm Caitlin Leman. Today will be sunny with a high of 85. Now back to the anchor team.
Thanks, Caitlin. Today will be a quiet day at the Edge. Don't forget all library books are due today. If you have one in your class or backpack, please bring it back and receive this morning. There will be no school on Monday. Everyone can stay home and celebrate Memorial Day with your families. This is a day to remember all our veterans. Go to the parades and enjoy the beginning of summer. That ends our news for today. Have a great day of learning English, and we'll be back here Tuesday for another Morning of the Dish and Hawks News. Bye! Bye!